Your boy Alex, and I'm sorry I said that I'm your boy. Um, yeah, so I'm here with some Slay the Spire, and as this kind of intro screen indicates, it's early access, still active development. Many features, cards, and enemies are still undergoing changes. If you run into issues, have any feedback, that's enough reading. You have a spire to climb. So it was muted because I was off. The focus was off screen, which is going to happen again in a second, so I can bring OBS back up. But what this game is, and you'll kind of see, it's a roguelike light. I'm not entirely clear on that distinction. Card playing game. It'll probably make the most sense if I just get into it and explain things as we go along. But I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've played it a few times now, and it is a lot of fun. So yeah, let's just get into it. So there are a couple modes. There's the standard game type. There's the daily climb, which everyone goes through the same run through of the game. And then there will be an endless mode, but early access not ready yet. So there are 3 characters you can choose from. You start off with just this first one, the Ironclad, and they all have slightly different play styles and traits. But then you do one game with them, you unlock the Silent, and you do one game with them, and you get the Defect. Now, I said they all have their different playthroughs and styles. The Ironclad, I think, focuses mostly on offense and doing damage, which so far I like them the least. Then there is the Silent, eradicates foes with dagger and poison, so they're a lot more about inflicting statuses, whittling away at foes. And then the Defect has these different orbs that give them different abilities to do. I'm doing okay, Raven. How are you? So I think for this one I'm going to go ahead and start with the Silent, and you kind of see I've done a little bit, gotten some unlocks for each of them. Yeah, we'll go with the Silent. Act 1 Exordium. So this is, because I have played before, this is the screen that greets you each time you start a new game. There's this giant whale dude who offers you a few different options. So I can either remove a card from my deck, which, back behind my screen here is the deck. And you always start off with the same deck in the standard game. So for the Silent, they start with 5 blocks, 5 basic strikes, and then these two, the Survivor, gain 8 block, but you discard one of your cards, and Neutralize, deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak, which is one of the statuses. So I generally, I like all those, so I think I'm not going to do that. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP, which could be good to let me, get ahead very quickly. Or I can, lose all my gold, which is, I currently have 99 gold, and obtain a random rare relic, which is these sorts of things, which the Silent starts with this one. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So I can choose to lose all 99 gold and get that, or I can lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic, which are typically you get them for beating the bosses, and they tend to be better. So, yeah, I think I'm going to lose the starting relic and obtain a random boss relic, because especially towards the beginning of the games, just starting with 2 additional cards doesn't benefit me that much. Played a Star Wars tabletop RPG yesterday. How was that? So, I'm going to lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. What did I get? Okay, interesting. So, that's gonna change a lot of things. So I got the Snecko Eye, which is a snake gecko. So each turn I get 2 additional cards, but I also start off each combat encounter confused. which whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. So this is a whole lot of front loading going on. So let's just get into it. So this is the randomized map each time. You can choose one of 4 starting points, and then each time there's a branching path, you can choose where to go. And as you see, there's the legend over here, and you can kind of look ahead and see what you're going to face, and that also tells me what boss will be at the end of this floor, or this region, because I think each of these is technically a floor. But so if we look over here, we just see lots of normal enemies up until the first rest site. So if we stuck to the left, it would just be lots and lots of fighting, which, pretty standard setup. Because I'm an Agent of Chaos, I like to pick paths that have more unknowns. So I'm probably going to pick one of these two. Since I only have 99 gold, you can't get a whole lot at the merchant, so I'm gonna pick one of these two, and we'll go with this one so that we have more options. But let's get into a game. So I started confused. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so that so what confusion does, it says whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. You see in the upper left of these, that is how much it costs, and if it's green, that's saying it was affected by that. So down here is how much energy. When you start off, you only have 3, and it affects how much you can do. So this is me over here. These are the enemies. What it's doing above their heads is it's showing me what they intend to do. So they intend to inflict a negative effect on me, and let's see what I can do. So I can easily take out this guy, no problem, but I'm not going to be able to take out that guy in one turn, so it's just a question of, I want to apply the weak to him because he'll survive long enough to maybe do something. I will use my 2 no-cost strikes to just kill this one. Because this is free, I'm going to go ahead and do that, give myself some defense, even though it's going to go away at the end of, or at the start of my next turn. Hi Sarah, and yeah, since he's not attacking, I should just get in damage on him now. So, I've used up all my energy, can't play these two, so they're going to go into my discard pile, and once you go through your whole deck, it reshuffles, and you start over. So, he inflicted Frail on me, which means I get less block for 1 turn right now, if I do choose to use a block card, which I probably will because he's going to attack me. So let's do this no-cost neutralize, make him weak so he'll do less damage, which will help with the frailty. So doing these no-cost strikes, no-cost block, doing the 1-cost here, and now this will give me more block, and it's going to get rid of that one. And so just kind of optimizing. So now I'm ending with 12 block. He's not going to be able to do any damage to me, but he will still do that negative effect, that debuff. So he slimed me, so that gets thrown into my discard, but we're probably going to end this before we even get there. Yeah, so 1 strike and a 2 strike, and he's dead. So got through that, taking no damage. So I got 12 gold, a Swift Potion, which lets me draw 3 cards, and now at the end of each combat encounter you get to choose a new card to get. Interesting. Okay, so this one, hey there, Paint. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, but then it'll discard 1 card at random. I'll probably want that one, but this no-cost block is also good. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card so that I don't discard it, which certainly can be useful, but I think between these three I want the all-out attack. Oh, well-laid plans? Well, maybe it'll probably come up again. So now, I could do another combat, but unknowns, they can be combat, but they can also be encounters, which, we'll see one here. Ooh, this is a good one. So, the living wall. As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down, and see how the text is kind of moving. I really like that touch. Slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the wall and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So, these are all in green, generally indicating that they're good. Remove a card in your deck is good because you can get negative cards that will kind of get stuck with you. Transform a card in your deck. It changes the card into a higher rarity, which can be good, but I tend to go with upgrade a card. It's just nice and safe. So now it's giving me all my unupgraded cards in my deck, and I get to pick which one I want to upgrade, and I can click on it and see what the benefit will be. So if I did a defense, that 1 defend card would now, rather than giving me 5 block, would give me 8. If I did the strike, instead of 6 damage, it does 9. But some of these other ones, so it would deal 4 damage and apply 2 weak, so they'd stay weaker longer. I gain 11 block instead of 8. What does this one do? So it deals 14 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. So I think that is going to be, if we're talking DPS, that's going to be probably my best bet. Satisfied, the walls in front of you merge back into the ceiling, leaving a path forward. So that was that, and on to the next one. So here we have a combat encounter. As I said, those can just happen in these. Okay, so this might, so what these guys have is they have this curl up. So on taking attack damage, they'll roll up and get a different amount of block once per combat. But I think I do this damage before that block, so I should be able to actually just finish this off on the first turn. So yeah, he's down to 1 health with 3 block, but I'm going to do 6 damage, which goes through the 3. The 3 will carry over. Boom, done. That was easy. 10 gold and a new card. So, this no cost, draw 1 card but discard 1. Sweep the leg. Apply 2 weak, gain 12 block. Heal hook. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is weak, gain energy, and draw 1 card. So because I have that neutralize one that does weak, if I manage to get these in the same turn, that synergizes well. But I like getting block, because that's what keeps you alive, so I'm gonna go with that one. Remember to stay hydrated, kids. I also apologize for the sound of my water bottle. Ooh, that was not a good confusion deal for me. So most of the cards I got cost me too much energy. So this guy's gonna buff himself, which in his case this enemy is going to start making himself stronger, so I want to whittle him down as quickly as I can. So I have to discard all these, which doesn't feel good, but they'll come back around. My power is unmatched, and yes, he did go caca. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay, so I definitely want to do this, apply weak and get 12 block, so that's, he's not going to be able to do any damage to me, and now it's just a question of, I can do 9 damage and apply 1 more weak, so that he'll stay weak for 3 turns, or I can just do 14 damage to him, which I think I want to do. But so that ritual he did at the end of its turn gains 3 strength, which will make him stronger, slightly offset by the weekend. Yeah, as I said, I just want to get rid of him as quickly as I can. but I might as well, just for the fun of it, throw these on. Later on, it would act, depending on some equipment and cards I get, it would make sense to actually play those, but right now I'm just playing them for funsies. Okay, so he gave himself 3 strength, and he's gonna give it to himself again. Ooh, okay. So, getting these no-cost strikes is good. I definitely want some defense, so I think... yeah, I'll apply more weak, get more block, and just pile it on. So, see how the block disappeared at the start of my turn? Ooh, okay, so this, I can just do this. He has 14 health, I'll do 14 damage, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, and in fact, that's my best move. My powers were matched! So I got 18 gold, a block potion, and a new card. So, dagger throw, deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Ooh, this is good. So powers are things that you apply and they're with you for the rest of that combat, that encounter. And so it's a question of, this will give me more offense, because I'll get, you know, a 0-cost attack card at the start of each turn. Or I can do this, which will help me with my blocking. So it's a question of, do I want more offense or defense? And I think, given that I have this confusion, I want the offense, because this way I'll always have some attack options available to me. So now this is where we want to think about things. So I can go to the right and get an encounter, which would then either take me along this path, or I probably want to go to the rest site. Okay, so what I think I'll do, because I could go this way and go up this side and get back to lots of fighting, but I think what I'll do is unknown, rest unknown, but then that takes me to the elite, which we'll see how that goes. Then it's pretty smooth sailing up to the boss. And just a question of, do I want the extra campfire and another elite, or do I want the unknowns? But that's a question for later. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby. So, I can take this and get a golden idol, which can be used for some benefit in some of these encounters, but I'll trigger a trap, or I can just leave it. Well, no risk, no reward. Ooh, okay. So, the gold idol, enemies drop more gold, so that'll be nifty. As you grab the idol and sew it away, a giant boulder smashes through the ceiling into the ground next to you. You realize that the floor is slanted downwards as the boulder starts to roll towards you. So I can either outrun it and get this injury card, which just means if it gets drawn into my hand, I can't do anything, it's a waste of space. I can take temporary 17 damage, or I can lose max HP. I think I'm gonna take the injury, because as curses go, just being unplayable is pretty benign. Run! You barely leap into side passageway as the boulder rushes by. Unfortunately, it feels like you sprained something, however. So, there's that. Okay. So, it's either the elite now or the campfire. Yeah, I think we'll go campfire, unknown, elite, and go that way. So, at campfires, you can either rest to regain health, but I'm at max health, or you can upgrade a card in your deck. So, I'm going to smith it, and I think I'm going to upgrade this power. Okay, so what that does is it makes it innate, so that I always get that at the start of my turns, or at the start of each combat. So that would be good, because it would maximize its utility. Could do this one. Okay, yeah, no, I think I'm going to upgrade the power and get that going for us. Okay, and proceed. Another encounter. counter. Okay, so sometimes it's a merchant. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so you can get potions. You can get new relics. Ooh, that would be useful. Okay, but I only have 139 gold. What you can also do is get him to get rid of one of your cards, so I could use that to get rid of that curse we have. But let's take a look at what he has available. So, on sale, deals 6 damage for each attack played this turn. So, I think that could be good. So if I do attacks before it and then, as the name implies, finish with that, I'd get more damage. Interesting. Haven't seen this one before. So I can't play that card directly, but if I discard it with, you know, that one that I have that gives me block, I get to draw a card. So that could synergize well. This is just banking energy, giving me some next time. This is a free 5 damage. This is that other power. Then there are these ones. So choose and exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. So what exhaust does is it removes it until the end of combat. So I think the point of this one would be to remove a bunch of curses. Choose an attack from your draw pile and place it into your hand, so that would just be pulling out an extra weapon or an extra attack right away, but I can't afford it anyway. So I think we'll get this one because it's on sale. And then I like footwork a lot, so we'll get that one, and now we're poor. Okay, but so now we have to fight this elite enemy. Okay, so it's currently sleeping, italicized, so it gets 8 block at the end of its turn. Okay, so infinite blades, get that going. Okay, so I'll be able to do 12 damage, which is 4 after the 8 block. With this, I'll just pop on these, attack with this first, so that finisher will do some damage. So, I woke him up, he's stunned, he lost the metallicized, but now he's gonna do stuff. End turn. So, still stunned. Okay, but next turn he's gonna do 18 damage. So, let's do this no-cost block. Deal 4 damage with this attack. I probably want to use this to weaken him. That's gonna be a little risky. 75% of 18, that's not cleanly divisible. That'll drop it to, you know, 13, 14 damage. And I'll only block 5 of it. Or I can do a lot more damage and use this block potion that I have, which would only give him 1 damage through to me. Which, you know, I think I'll go with that. So, let's attack first, just to make sure we don't discard, or actually, okay, I have 2 of them, so it'll be safe to attack with that one first. Okay, so that's what I was worried about, but we have this other 1 cost strike, so there's that, end our turn. So yeah, he's gonna do 18 damage, got through to 1 damage. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this power now, just so that that is in effect for the rest of the fight, but I don't like, or maybe I want to use leg sweep. Yeah, I think actually I'll do that, and that'll give us it'll give us block and apply 2 weak. So he'll still get through 1 damage, but or actually no, he won't, because I have this no-cost survivor. We'll get rid of that. So now he's not going to do any damage to us this time. Okay, he's gonna do a powerful negative effect on me. So, so we'll shiv him. We'll defend because it's free. And I think, yeah, so I don't want to do that yet in case it gets rid of one of my other 2 offensive ones. I think I'm gonna go neutralize just because otherwise I'd have an energy that I don't have anything that lets me conserve energy yet, so gonna do a little bit of damage but prolong the weaken effect and then do my all-out attack. Okay, that got rid of one of the defense, out of energy, so end turn. What's he gonna do? Siphon Soul. Okay, so he made it so that my dexterity goes down 1 and my strength is down 1. And I think that just stays, so see, now I only get 4 block rather than 5 block from these cards. And my attacks only do 5 damage instead of 6. Okay, and he's gonna do 13, but thankfully I have a lot of cheap block. So I'll be able to block all but 1 damage this time. And turn. Okay, what did I get? Okay, no cost finisher would be nice. Okay, so power for 0, that's good. So my dexterity is back up to 1. Okay, I think what I want to do is all-out attack for all my energy and then follow it up with the finisher. Or... no, wait, hold on. This might... yeah, I'm gonna do this because, again, I tend to prefer a playstyle where I minimize their damage to me. So now I have enough block for all of that. But I can attack him with the shiv. I knew that shiv would come in handy, and so now I get a little bit more damage with those 2. Okay, this is good. Okay, and he's not attacking me, so I can go all out on offense. So, shiv, no cost strike. We're gonna do the 2 cost strike, and then we'll use our last energy for the finisher, which does 5 damage per the 3 attacks that we did for 15. And that's gonna be it. So, lowered my dexterity and my strength again. Just looking at my options. Okay, I think if I sweep the leg and use this no-cost defense, it'll be close. He'll get 1 damage through to me. Or no, he won't, because he'll be weak. So, 12. Boom. No damage to me, and I get to shiv him and strike. And that's that, and we should get him this next time. And I've taken no damage this combat. Oh, excellent. No cost all-out attack. Boom, dead. Hey. Alright, so 25 gold. I don't know what the 6 in parentheses means. The boot is actually pretty nice. So whenever you deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. So that'll just up some of our offensive ability. Okay, so I could get another finisher. I could apply 5 poison to 1 person, or I could deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. I think I want this one. Okay, so now it's just, you know, which chest do I want, left or right? been kind of alternating, so let's keep that up. Okay, so 26 gold, and then Orichalcum. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. So that does some interesting things. We'll see it come into effect later. So now just a normal fight. Okay, so let's do the infinite blades. Let's apply the weak to you because you're doing a little more damage. I'll strike at you and all-out attack. So they're gonna get 6 damage through, and that's fine. Okay, not liking this hand. So, no cost defense. Okay, if we shiv the slime and then we do the dagger spray, that's going to kill him. Yeah, that's our best bet. Yep, that's fine. I was just thinking that because I only have 5 block from the defense I did, if I had done none, I would have 6 from the Orichalcum, but I wouldn't have been able to do anything other than more block anyway. So he attacked and blocked for himself, which is fine. Okay. I'm going to see, I want to give myself footwork, but I have this finisher. So let's block, shiv, strike, finisher, and there we go, dead. Okay, so I can either get this one, which basically makes them vulnerable for the rest of combat for 99 turns. Vulnerable means they take 50% more damage, or I can apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. And I think I want that one. You guys may have noticed that I'm choosing cards that affect more enemies. So, here's where I can either get an extra campfire to either do more upgrades or rest and get a little more health, or I can take this path of all the unknowns and see what that gets me. Because if I go this way, I do have to fight another elite. So I think I'm going to take it a little safer and go through the unknowns. So I got another merchant, and I'm still pretty poor. Okay, just taking a look at what we have. So on sale we have Predator, 2 energy but deal 15 damage and draw 2 more cards next turn, which could be nice, but given the confusion that we have, is probably not going to help out a ton. Okay, this could be useful. Don't have enough gold for that. I may just not pick up anything this time and save up for the next shop. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, another unknown. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. So I can upgrade 2 random cards, but I'll lose a little bit of health, which I think I'll go for that. Okay, so it upgraded 1 basic defense and 1 basic strike. As you walk through the light, you notice that the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated as though you received a well-deserved slap. A well-deserved slap, you say? Another unknown. Okay, so now we get a combat. Okay, so we got both our powers right off the bat, which even though the Infinite Blades cost 2, I think I'll take it. Okay, and because we've taken that health, I want to... oh good, because we got the upgraded defend in our hand, so we'll do that. They'll get 2 damage through. Okay, that's a pretty good hand, so I'm just thinking if there's something that makes more sense to do first. Because I do want to get that in there, but then... Okay, so I think we'll do Shiv, Strike, Leg Sweep, and now I can do 12 more damage with that versus 14 damage with that. So I think I want to do that, so we'll do the Crippling Cloud. Yeah, because if I'd gotten... Well, no, I couldn't have gotten another attack because I did all my attacks, so... 6 times 2 versus the 14, that's math. If there's something going on that you feel like I haven't explained enough yet, you know, let me know, but I'm trying to just kind of go through my thought process out loud as we go through this. Oh yeah, I should definitely be able to kill him by the end of this one, although I did get weakened. But so, deal 3 damage, so that's where the boot's coming in handy. Even though I'm weak, it ups it to 5, and then we just kill him with the dagger spray. Okay, so this one is interesting. So it will double the amount of poison the enemy has, but I can only use it once per combat. I can do a backflip, get 5 block and draw 2 more cards, or I can do a poison stab. I think we'll go with this, because Catalyst will come in handy later when I have more ways to apply poison. But I need to get ways to apply poison first. Alright, let's see what this gives us. Okay. So among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. So I could do this to remove a card from my deck, but lose 7 HP. But I could use it to get rid of the injury. But I don't think that much health is worth it. Versus if I destroy it, I'll get 50 to 80 gold. So we're gonna do that. With all your might, you hack away at the statue. It soon crumbles, revealing a pile of gold. Grab as much as you can and continue onwards. Which, I think that was actually almost max. I think we got 79 gold from that. Okay, so now the last campfire, which I could upgrade, but I think I'd rather get the health. Get us up to 46 plus 21 is 67, so almost max. Yeah, that's going to be more important for the boss coming up. Alright, this guy. That's not a great hand to start with. Okay, let's go with this so that I can always do a little bit of attacking each round. That was a garbage hand. So what this guy does is he's going to attack me for a lot, but if I can do 30 damage to him, it'll knock him out of it. So, Shiv. Oh boy, this isn't going to go well. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I think the Snecko Eye's going to be our downfall here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the 8 block defense, do as much as I can to stop that, and then all out attack. This is either I offset some of the damage, because I'm not going to be able to do, that'll do 8 damage plus 6, which isn't going to do enough to stop him from attacking, so offset the damage, do as much as I can. But yeah, I'm going to take a meaty hit there, so it's a good thing we healed. Okay, he's going to do some kind of debuff on me, and again, not a great hand. This time I don't like that it's 3, but I think I want this so that I have the dexterity for the rest of the encounter. So we'll shiv him for the free damage. Yeah. So blocks will be more effective in the future. And what's he gonna do to me? Okay, so I take more damage and I do less damage. Boy oh boy. He's gonna do 28 damage, which I can block 7 of it. No, attack him for a little bit. And that's not gonna quite be enough to stop him from attacking. This is not going well. The Snecko Eye really did not help. So now I can block half of it if I do another one of these blocks. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my better option here. Okay, that's a little better. So he's gonna block. So, no. I'll sweep his leg, even though he's not attacking, because I want to get that weakness on him. Apply 4 poison. He's even weaker. Do the shiv. So I can do 6 damage, or 6 damage. Yeah, and because I can't play more than 1 card anyway, we'll do that one. Okay, so because I did enough damage, he now shifts to this mode. He gave himself some block and is gonna buff himself. But he won't be attacking me anymore for a bit. So, gave himself Sharp Hide, so if I attack him, I'll take a little bit of damage. But, so now he's going to do that. Okay, so let's first put this block on, so that, when I do attacks and it hurts me, it's not going to do too much. And I'm just thinking, you know, I want to shiv, want to strike first, then I think poison strike, finisher, then survivor. So shiv, I get 3 damage, strike, take 3 more damage. I'm actually going to do this now so that my block goes back up before I do my attacks for the finisher. So attack, some more damage, he gets more poison, and now I get this finisher. Okay. So he's gonna get through to 1 damage. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Sweep the leg, get all that good block. Lots of cheap cards this round. Yeah, I can actually play everything except the unplayable injury. Okay, so block, shiv, strike, 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 and more block. So that was a good hand. I have enough block, he's not going to get through to me. Okay, so he's back to this attack mode. Now I need to do 40 damage to knock him out of this. Okay. So free shiv, free strike, free strike. Now do I do 14 damage and risk losing the finisher? Or do I do 5 damage and 3 poison and get the finisher? I want the 5 damage and the 3... I want the finisher because that'll do... After the 5 damage to the 23, that's going to knock it down to 18, which with this new attack, that'll bump this up to 24. So rather than risk the all-out attack... So he didn't even get to do any attacks in that mode. Okay, this isn't a so-so hand. Okay, let's do the free block before I do any of my attacks. Because he has the sharp hide again. So, neutralize him. Okay, and now we'll do the buffed strike one. Okay, and I have enough block that we're good. This is not a great hand. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I want to sweep the leg so that he doesn't get me. And while I could shiv him and do a little bit of damage, that would then let him get damage in on me, because I'd shiv him, I'd take some damage, so I hate to throw away this many cards, but if I want to avoid damage, this is what I gotta do. So he'll only do 12 damage to me, which is less than the 14. Okay, now I need to do 50, so basically I need to kill him at this point. And again, not a great hand. Let's shiv him, so I can do 12 with those. Yeah, this is... Okay, so I'm going to focus on defense this round because I can get 17 block, which will negate his damage and just do a little bit of damage to him. And these are the same. Okay. He's gonna block this turn. Okay, this is good. Ooh, this is a very nice hand. So, before I start attacking, let me... So I've got the shiv, I've got all these no-cost attacks, this cheap attack, and then I've got the finisher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, which will let me do 30. This is gonna kill him. So, boom, 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 and the finisher! And there we go. So, 95 gold, a weak potion, and now a slightly better card than others. Okay, this is a very nice one. Whenever you play a card, you gain a block. Let's see. Nightmare, choose a card next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. So that could be very useful, but I don't know how that's going to interact with the Snecko Eye. Or burst, this turn your next skill is played twice, which could be useful, but I tend to prefer the powers, and this is a very nice one, especially if we manage to get hands like we just did, where you can play a lot of cards. Okay, so I have my choice of 3 relics. The Calling Bell, obtain 3 curses and obtain 3 relics. Iffy. So, Ectoplasm, gain energy at the start of each turn, but you can no longer gain gold, which I might pick that one. We'll see what this one is. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. So, I might normally... Oh, I think I'm going to go the Ectoplasm, because then we just don't have to worry about gold, which is fine. It's mostly just used in the shops. I think there's some encounters where you might need to use it. This could be good, but I tend to stay away from the elites, so we'll go with this one, because then we'll be able to have 4 energy each turn, which will help a lot, especially with the Snecko Eye messing things up. So, Act 2, the city, new area, our health resets, which is nice. Let's see. Okay, so lots of normal encounters. Okay, so extra campfire at this floor. Okay, I think I know my path. I think I'm gonna go up this way and then cut across. Like that. Okay, this guy is a bit annoying. So he has plated armor, which means that he gets 14 block at the end of its turn, but if I manage to cut through it and get to his health, he gets less of that each time. Okay, so not a great starting hand, but we'll get the infinite blades going, get some defense, he'll do a little bit of damage, and I don't think this is going to do anything, but I'll try playing it. Yeah, it did nothing because I got no attacks off. Fun. I'm trying to think if he's worth the weak potion. 2 damage isn't worth it. Okay, so I think I want to do the Shiv. Then I think footwork. And then probably all-out attack, because that'll cut through into his plated armor some. I'm just weighing that against the poison. I don't know if you guys just noticed, but the background, you know, some stuff fell and came loose, and it's just little touches like that are nice. Or actually no, because I have the 4 energy, I could do Shiv, footwork, poison stab, then all out attack. Yeah, let's go with that, which I know I'm not doing much to defend myself this time. Or, okay, new plan. Survivor, block out the damage, and then probably all-out attack. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that. Because yeah, this will lessen his plated armor, which will be better for eventually getting him down. Not a great hand, but I do have the weak, which should help. But I won't be able to defend after it. Well, let's Shiv. We'll do this. We're going to take some damage, but we'll get through his armor more. Alright, we've got the Orichalcum, so he's only going to do 2 damage. Okay, so we got this, which it's a bit expensive, but it'll will help. I'm just thinking with the Orichalcum, though. Is that actually the smartest thing for us to do? Yeah, I think this time we're going to Shiv him, Crippling Cloud, and Neutralize? Yeah, so we'll get the Orichalcum, 6 block, he'll do 1 damage, but now he's poisoned. And actually, oh, would the poison have been smarter to get through the plated armor? Okay, let's Shiv. Okay, we have Finisher, but not a lot of attacks. But we will sweep the leg. We'll strike. We'll do the Finisher. And then, I mean, I guess we'll just throw on more defense. Just rub it in his face. Not great, but we did get a poison strike. He's gonna do 8 damage, which the Orichalcum, so I can either block it completely, which I think is probably gonna be a smart move. So yeah, block it completely and apply some more poison. We're not gonna get through his armor this time. Yeah, so more poison. Okay, I can sweep the leg. I'm just deciding between using After Image. Okay, if I do After Image, Shiv, Free Strike, Sweep the Leg, Finisher. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So, Shiv, get 1 block. Strike, get 1 block. Sweep the leg, that's enough block. Finisher. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing fine this time. Okay. Not gonna be able to do a ton this time. So I think I'll Shiv, Free Defense, Dagger Spray, All Out Attack. So Shiv, defend, defend, and I'm saving the All Out Attack for the end because no, it has the chance to discard a card at random. So even though those 2 defense I played were 5 each, I ended up with 13 block because I have the extra dexterity and the After Image. Whenever I play a card, I gain 1 block. So Dagger Spray, and then the poison should kill him at the start of his turn. So boom. Alright. 20 gold, but we can't get it because Ectoplasm, Regen Potion, and getting a card. Ooh, okay, so sometimes it can give you an option for an upgraded card, so I think I'm going to take that one. So normally it would do 5 damage, but the upgraded version does 7. Or I can get 5 block and draw 2 cards, or deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. So we'll take the upgraded card, proceed, and before we go on to the next room, I've been going for about an hour, so I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I really do need to get a break screen like some of the other people have, but that's something I can't take care of right now, so won't be gone for more than a minute or 2. I'll go ahead and pop up the menu in case someone comes on and is like, what's going on? Alright, I hope you took that opportunity to stretch. Let me make sure that I still... Yep, okay. Alright, so we only have the one option of where to continue. So just normal combat. Ooh, okay, so infinite blades for free this time, that's good. Alright, this is going to be a bit of an issue, because every time they attack, they're going to steal my gold, which I can't get back, so bye-bye to my money. But we didn't need money anyway. Okay, now it's just a question of... Yeah, it's probably going to make the most sense to do this, or actually no, hold on. It's defend. Yeah, I should probably do this to minimize the amount of damage I take. Which isn't going to block all of it, but it'll block more. So fortunately, a lot of the curses you can discard, so that's one way to get rid of them. So now it's just a question of... these guys both kind of do the same thing, so I should probably just go for the one with less health. So yeah, even though I was blocking damage, they still steal the gold. Oh, and a footwork for 3. But that's probably gonna be good in the long term. The Snecko Eye has been more of a pain than I thought. Okay, after image for 0 is nice. This is gonna be good. But do I want to... If I shiv him, attack, finisher. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be a better course of action, so I'll be able to finish him off. So yeah, I'll do 18 to him, but he'll get through and attack me. Oh jeez. Or no, nope. I sweep his leg, and I get the block up. So he gets to live, but I don't take any damage. This enemy intends to escape. Okay, so that's a thing they can do. Ooh, okay, so free crippling cloud. Let's see. I don't think I can do enough damage to him though. Actually, if the poison should hopefully kill him. Okay, poison should kill him before he leaves. Oh, that's a lot of block for him. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. So he's weak, so heal hook will have an effect. So let's shiv him. Heal hook, so we'll get another energy. Get an extra card. That's not great. Strike. And I'm not even gonna... Just gonna do an all-out attack for the fun of it. Okay. got them before they ran away. So, 75 gold stolen back, but I can't get it back because of the ectoplasm. So, ooh, right, okay. Skill potion. So I can only have 3 cards at once, or 3 potions at once normally. I'm going to get rid of this one that lets me draw 3 cards, and take the skill potion. And what new card do I want? Ooh, okay, so this one's good. Deal 7 damage if they're poisoned, deal 7 damage again. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so now do I want unknown then enemy, or enemy then unknown? Just looking at our health. Let's go enemy then unknown. Okay, so I'm going to use this regen card. Okay, good. Infinite Blades. Ooh. So this is the guy who's gonna make himself stronger, so I think I want to focus him down first. So we'll poison him. And now because of that, Bane's gonna do more damage. The boot did it so that that was 10 damage to each instead of 5, and we'll block even though they're not attacking. I'm just thinking, no, we'll hold off on the skill potion. So he weakened me, which is fun. Okay, I think I am going to do after image. Dexterity first before blocking. Gonna attack, so let's just make you weaker anyway. How you like them apples? Shiv him, deal more damage, and he's gonna die from poison. What does Hex do again? Okay, so whenever I play a non-attack card, it's gonna put in a temporary dazed card into my deck. Okay, so what I can either do is I can do, and I think I'm going to want the Crippling Cloud because he's going to attack and this will also weaken him. So we'll Shiv, Crippling Cloud, but that's also putting the Daze card into my hand because it wasn't an attack. He did one attack, so I can do the finisher. And then we'll Survivor it. And now he can't hurt me this round. Okay, he is weak, so I could heal hook him, but that's going to do a lot of damage. So, let's definitely Shiv him. We'll strike him. Yeah, I think I'll still heal hook him. I'm doing less damage than I could, but maybe the card I draw will be helpful. Okay, so I can either, yeah, I think I want more block, so that actually worked out well. Not gonna block all of it, but more than I would have with this. I'm just thinking, I can try the skill potion. Ooh. Okay, that will help actually. Okay, so we'll, because we're done drawing, so we'll do that, and everything costs 0 now, so sweep the leg, strike, block more damage, get rid of one of the dazed. All-out attack. Oh, but before I do, let me explain about these days. So they're unplayable, but they're also ethereal. If the card is in your hand at the end of the turn, it is exhausted. Exhausted cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. So these, what they do is they show up in my hand, I can't play them, but then they go away, unlike some of the other curses that stick around. But the all-out attack is going to discard it anyway. So that skill potion actually came in quite handy because I got up to 32 block, did some damage, and now he's not going to do anything to me. Okay, got a few more days. So Shiv, no cost strike, dagger spray, poison him. Wait, crap. Shoot. I wasn't paying attention to my energy there, and now I'm gonna take damage. Oh boy. Well, that's what I get for moving too quickly. If I had paid attention, I could have done that and taken no damage. Alright. Okay, but this is fine. We're just gonna bane him and be done with it. So no gold, dexterity potion. Okay. So this one can do a lot of damage, but can be tricky to use. Well, I don't have to discard, but if I do discard, I get more energy. Versus draw one card, discard one card, which could synergize well with that. Or just deal 8 damage, get one card. I think I'm gonna go with this, because I have enough things where I discard a card. Okay, so now let's go to the unknown. You come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. A plaque that has been torn free from a wall is on the floor. It reads, "The Library." Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. Pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. So I can choose one of 20 cards added to my deck, or I can heal some, but that's more than I would benefit from, so let's get a card. Ooh, lots of options. So this is a power that I like a lot. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. This is a nice one. Gain block, and it also carries over into the next turn. This I can apply to one enemy. Enemy loses X strength and apply X weak, and I exhaust it. And X is just, it uses all the energy I have. Predator, we saw that. Game 5 block. The block doesn't get removed until the start of the next turn. Draw until I have 6 cards. Random skill to your hand. It costs 0 this turn, so like what that potion did. Can only be played if there are no other cards in your hand, which isn't going to happen all that often, but it does 16 damage. We've seen most of these before. Gain 10 block and deal 10 damage. That's pretty good, but I think I'm going to take this power card. The story takes place in a giant isolated building underground as the outside conditions have become unbearable. The novel is mired with conspiracies, propaganda, and injustice. You ponder if similar dynamics are at play within the Spire. Unsettling. Okay, now we have combat. Okay, so we've got the Centurion tank and the Mystic Healer. Ooh, nice. Infinite Blades for free. Crippling Cloud for free. They're gonna do... Okay. So I can either get 5 block now, or I can do the footwork to help me later on and do some damage, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Let's see, 9, 15 damage, 25, not enough to do anything, so... and I haven't discarded... I'm just deciding between doing the footwork and the sneaky strike, but I think the footwork is going to benefit us more throughout. this encounter. So I want to get rid of the healer first, because he'll be able to heal them back up sometimes. But I am going to take a bit of damage here. Okay, after image for free, that's good. Defend for free. Shiv for free. Heal hook, because they are weakened, so I'll do more damage and get the energy. Now I think I'll strike, then all-out attack, and then the poison will kill the Mystic, so that'll be good. And I have enough block to cancel him, so that's all well and dandy. Okay. He's poisoned, so the free Bane is nice. It's just a question of, do I want to... Yeah, I think I'll do 1,000 cuts, do all these, strike, finisher. Okay, so 1,000 cuts first. Shiv. Bane. Strike. Finisher. And he's gonna get some damage through to me, but that's fine. I did a good chunk of his health there. Just means I'm probably gonna want to rest at the next campfire. Okay, I can sweep the leg, which is nice. Poison stab, and he's dead. Okay, so this would give me 2 shivs to my hand. Deal 7 damage by 1 week. I think I'll go with another Bane, because that's been pretty nice so far. Okay, so campfire, and we're getting low enough on health that I'd probably want to rest up rather than upgrade a card. Okay, now do I want the elite and get a better reward? I know I said I was gonna go this way, but now I'm rethinking it. Yeah, let's try the elite. Okay, so this Taskmaster guy is gonna do some buffing and debuffing, while these guys are going to do stuff. What am I trying to say? I'm just looking at my hand, which is not great. I probably want to do this to apply the weak to all of them. Just a question of, do I want footwork or the crippling or infinite blades? Which I think I want the infinite blades. I'm gonna drink this dexterity potion so that when I get the chance to block, it will come in handy. Yeah, because I want to be able to be doing damage throughout, so... Okay, this is gonna hurt a bit, but we got the Orichalcum, so that will help. Okay, so his attack gave me a wound. Okay, I got the Shiv. Ooh, nice. This is a good hand. Okay, so after image for the block. All-out attack is going to be nice. Okay, so let's get you. Let's keep you weaker because you seem to be doing lots of damage. Sweep the leg. Defense. And yeah, we'll do all-out attack here. Okay, 2 Banes are going to be good. Heal hook will be good. Okay, this is pretty nice. I just wish I would be able to make use of dagger spray, but that's just too costly. But with finisher, that's going to be good. So let's do some attacks on you. You're going to die from that. Heal hook on you so I get the energy. Ooh, a free defend, which I'll probably use. Okay, hold on. This is where I need to do some math. So if I strike... Or no, so probably not strike, but if I do Bane Sneaky Strike, which I won't get the benefit from discarding, but it does more damage than the strike. So 14, because they're both poisoned. 10, 24. So I can kill one of them for sure. It's just a question of which one. Okay, so I'll get up to 10 block, or 11 block. Okay, no, I'll be able to negate any of their damage. So I think I want to get rid of the Taskmaster, because he'll be able to do more. Okay, Sneaky Strike on him to get him down. And then I'll kill the Taskmaster with this one. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. Okay, now I just need to do 16 damage to him, which should be totally doable. Shiv, free strike, he's dead. Alright. Bottle Lightning. Upon pickup, choose a skill card. At the start of each combat, this card will be in your hand. Okay, that's nifty. And I think I want Crippling Cloud. Because that'll be the, apply to all enemies one. And now I get a new one. Ooh, okay. As I said, I like powers. Yep, gee, this is a card game. It's a roguelike card game. Been going for about an hour and a half now, but still very much in the middle of things. Yeah, I like the powers because they last throughout the combat. Yeah. Ooh. Not a huge fan of these guys. Okay, so I can do Crippling Cloud, but these guys have artifacts which negates 1 debuff, and I'm not sure what order that's going to go in. So I think I'm going to do... I do want to get After Image going, and I want Infinite Blades going. But then that's 3 out of my 4. But I think that's going to set me up better longer term. So I should start After Image, even though they're not attacking this time. Infinite Blades, just for the fun of it. And I'm not sure whether the poison or the weak is going to bleed through onto Diamond Guy. What is his face? Sentry. But the Spheric Guardian's going to block both of them. And this guy's a little mean in that he has this thing where his block doesn't go down. So I need to do the damage to get rid of the block. But he also only has 20 health, so once I get through his block, he's relatively weak. So So yeah, the weak went through. I took out 2 of his 3 artifacts there. Yep, infinite blades. Just like Leo and Tesla. Okay, so I got him Venom now, which is nice. Gonna take a bit to get through to him. Okay, this... Okay. So I think in Venom... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do so much poison to you. But I am going to apply the weak to him. Let me get this defense up. Okay, and then I can strike because that's enough block. So let's just get rid of this guy as fast as we can so we can focus on him. I don't like wasting that much energy, but that was my smarter play. I don't like Bane being that expensive. Ooh, and you're gonna do a lot to me this time. So I think I'll do 1,000 cuts, leg sweep, then just the shiv and the poison strike, which isn't gonna block all of that unless I put the weak on him, which may be worth it. Let's see how much block I get up to from doing this. Okay, yeah, I can sweep your leg and put the block on you that way without wasting the potion. Okay, 4 damage, 9 damage plus some poison, so I think I can probably kill him. So yeah, he gonna die. And yeah, I should kill him. Yeah, and they're gonna get they're gonna get 1 damage through to me. He's gonna die from poison, but that's fine. Okay, now let me just get through to you. Okay, I got a finisher this time. That's nice. Okay, I could do footwork. He's not gonna get poison, but I probably still want to bane him. So yeah, bane, dagger spray, finisher, which it's not gonna get through his armor. Actually, it'll just barely get through it, but then he'll block a little bit more. Because it's going to do 24 with this, but then I have 1,000 cuts, which will do 1 damage, so he'll lose his block, but he's going to attack and block next turn. But got rid of most of his block there. And he got 15 back. He's going to do 20 damage. He's no longer weak. Ooh. What do I want to do here? I'm not going to get a discard. Okay, but if I do Sneaky Strike, Dagger Spray, I can get some poison on him with Shiv, then Bane. Ooh, this is gonna cut it close. Okay, so 8 damage. Okay, hold on. So 10 damage down to 5, 8 damage. Oh, jeez. 5, so 17, 14. Okay, I think this will work. So cut through the armor. One of those is gonna envenom him. Do the shiv. Boom. Alright. No gold for us. Ooh. Free damage or free defense? I think free defense. Alright, treasure! Tori, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduced to 20. Okay. So that's the unblocked. I think that does count if they reduce, if they get rid of my block, and it's, you know, 2 to 4, it'll go down to 1. So that'll help. Alright, merchant. I only have 243 gold for the rest of the time. What do you have for me? Okay, what is intangible? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Oh, but at the end of each turn, lose 1 dexterity. Okay, but what are these artifacts? Ooh, kunai is probably gonna be good. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity, or just get an extra energy. Ooh, energy is so good, but I think this will help. It'll, you know, build momentum throughout each combat. He likes my haircut, apparently. Oh man. So if I do this, I'll have, you know, around 90 gold left, which could maybe get me a card. But I think this will help more in the long run. It's also a little more interesting. And now we have 5 gold. Okay, so we got some combat. Okay, so this guy is flying bird. What that does is he takes 50% damage, but if I manage to hit him 3 times, he'll stop flying and get stunned. So let's infinite blades it up. Should probably do this one. And then I'll survive or whatever he has left. Though he's not going to do anything to me, because I weakened him too much. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, might as well. Okay. Alright. Okay, sorry. Let's see. If I shiv him, dagger spray, that should knock him down. And then it's a question of all-out attack, or if I bane. But all-out attack is probably going to be better, because it'll hit multiple people. Okay, so he's been hit long enough, so he's now stunned, no longer flying. All-out attack will kill him, and do 10 damage to him as well, versus 10 damage to just one of them. I should have waited to do that, because now I get the dexterity bump from the kunai, but they're not attacking anyway, so it's fine. But need to be aware of doing suboptimal things. Okay. Shiv, poison stab, sneaky strike. Then normal strike. Okay, so shiv, poison stab, normal strike, sweep the leg. Sneaky strike's gonna do more, and then we'll finish her. just wish I wasn't weakened. Yeah, muted balance the risk of discarding the defend plus. Although in that specific case, I would have been fine because they weren't attacking. But yeah, definitely something to be aware of. Oh, and the boot is just coming in so handy while I'm weakened. But yeah, definitely something I should have been paying attention to, though. Okay, so now I have the Hex, which is going to daze me anytime I do a non-attack. Such as... Interesting. He's just not attacking me, is he? Okay, so I want to start with 1,000 cuts so that when I do my no-cost cards this time, it's going to do damage. So, 1,000 cuts, but he's going to daze me because I'm hexed. Envenom. After Image. And now Shiv. Okay, I probably should have done After Image before Envenom because the 1,000 cuts damage isn't envenoming him. But yeah, he's just... Dude, you gotta fight back! Okay, now you try and fight back. Ooh, that's lots of dazed, but we're gonna be fine. So, start with neutralizing him. Do the Shiv. You dead, son! Okay, so... Flying Knee, deal 8 damage, get an extra energy next turn. Sucker Punch, deal 7 damage, apply 1 weak. Or well-laid plans. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Let's try this. I haven't ever messed with this. And Sarah wanted me to take it before, and as I said, it came back. Okay, so... Again, I could upgrade, but we're at 39 out of 70, so I should probably heal, get us back up to 60. Yeah, we'll do another unknown, then the monster, then the campfire, then the boss. Okay. As you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked red-skinned man approaches you. Got any jacks, friend? I got the shakes bad, please. Maybe some coin? He seems delusional but harmless. And I don't have the gold or the jacks, so I'm just gonna ignore the addict. The addict throws a loud tantrum, screaming and cursing at you. You escape before drawing unwanted attention. So, free pass that round. Now some combat. Okay, we got the healer, Centurion, duo again. Ooh. So I want the Infinite Blades. But he's also going to do a lot of damage to me. But I weaken him. Okay. Alright, a heal hook, I'll get 1 energy. Oh, but then I don't get Infinite Blades off. But we'll risk it because at least this way I can definitely defend. Maybe I'll get the defense plus. Nope. Okay, so now I should probably defend, negate as much of that as I can. He was wearing a cloak, but maybe cloaks don't count as clothing? Alright, the Torii kicked into effect, so he only did 1 damage to me. Okay, so he's gonna block, but whether... I don't think it indicates whether it's blocking himself or putting the block on the healer. So I can sweep the leg, then probably want a dagger spray just to get both of them in sneaky strike. So I'm gonna sweep his leg because I want to keep him weaker. But I want to do more damage to them. Yeah. Yeah, I still have the weak potion. Alright. lots of powers, but they're all expensive this time. But I don't need to defend because neither of them are attacking. So I can Envenom and do all-out attack this time, which will poison him some. Not do anything to them this time though. But that means that they're going to do some of the. That probably means they're going to heal. So I think I want 1,000 cuts. All-out attack, which is risking getting rid of the defense, but again, they're not going to be attacking this time, so I don't need to worry about defense. So 1,000 cuts, all-out attack, and now that I've done the 1,000 cuts, it's going to do the 1 damage to him. 14 is going to get rid of the block, so the poison will be able to do the full effect. And I'll play this. I should have played them anyway because of 1,000 cuts. This is why I gotta think. So I lost out on damage there. Yeah, putting the block back on the healer, and healer is healing them up. Healer's gonna heal. Ooh, why is that 3 energy? Why are the good cards 3 energy this time? Okay. Let's put more poison on you. Or, no, I should probably try and focus on the Centurion. What do I want to do here? So if I attack, I can do the finisher for 12 extra damage. And I'll get the dexterity, which will be nice. But they're also going to get through and do damage. Oh, jeez. What do I want to do? Okay, let's put more poison on them. Keep you weak for a little longer. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Actually, no. I can block most of this. Yeah, we'll do that. And I could retain this, but 3 for after image is kind of expensive, so I'd rather discard it and have it be cheaper potentially next time it comes around, which could be very soon. Yeah. So I could have played the retain, got more 1,000 cuts damage, but again, I'd rather have the cheaper power cost. Okay, this is not a great hand this time, but I can Bane them for free. I can Well-Laid Plans, which is a power. I should probably neutralize and then defend. And then I don't think I'm going to actually retain because these are all just too expensive to be worth it. Nope. Excuse me. Okay, Infinite Blades came back around. After Image is still expensive, which it should just be... Yeah, so we just got unlucky with it being that expensive again. Okay, so... This could be 1, but I think it's gonna be fine for 2. I don't like that I'm not gonna be able to block, so I'm actually gonna use the weak potion on him. Lessen his damage some. not a great hand this time. But I'll retain finisher for next time, so that'll be good. Yep, retain the no-cost finisher. So he got through, but then Tori reduced it. Okay, this is taking longer than I would like it to. Okay, I can heal hook him because he's weak. Alright. Alright. Okay. Heal hook, get that energy. Defense. I think I want the dagger spray. Okay, if I do dagger spray. Okay, yeah, I can do dagger spray, sneaky strike, and bane, and finisher, and survivor. Okay, so dagger spray. The boot is coming in very handy there. Sneaky strike. This is overkill, but I want to make sure the healer dies. I can choose which one to get rid of. And 30 damage on them. Oh, now do I want to retain a 3-cost strike plus? I don't think so. Well, yeah, no, I don't want to hold on to it. It's too expensive. Okay, yeah, I got this. I can just do 2 strikes. But, well, no, it doesn't matter because this isn't going to carry over anyway. But shiv him, because why not? Dead. Okay, got a power potion. Add a random power card to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Okay, so I think I'm going to take dodge and roll, because get the block and get block again next turn. Though this could be very helpful, especially if confusion lessens the cost. But you know what? Let's try this one. Right, campfire. So I can either rest up and it'll use up a little bit of health, or I can upgrade a card. Let's see what some of my options would be. Okay, so retain up to 2, which could be nifty. That lessens that cost to 1. Innate, which is good. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Lessens that cost. Oh jeez. Because we're about to go up against a boss. Let's make this innate. And hope that the Snecko Eye doesn't screw us with the energy costs. What are you? Okay, yeah, those are nice. Ooh, so he has the artifacts, which I could knock out 2 of with this. Okay, but so free cost that. Free cost. Oh no, I should have. Okay, we don't know what he's doing. Okay, let's do that. Get the block. I can just knock out 2 of his artifacts right now, or I can try and save that for coming around when I can have it do something. But this is like getting rid of 2 legendary resistances right away, which is probably worth it. Or I can just deal 14 damage and retain that. Yeah, let's do that. Haven't discarded, but that's fine. Oh, alright, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, let's heal hook, end turn, retain the crippling cloud. Okay, that's good actually that I saved it because he summoned minions. Okay, ooh. Alright. Free cost nightmare. Now the question is, I think I want to do it on Envenom, because then it'll do powers can stack. Yeah. So I'll get 3 Envenoms next time. Okay, this is working out well. So now I'll do Crippling Cloud. Still not going to get through to him, but it'll get onto the minions, and that's good. Gain a block and an extra one, because after image. Let's see, we'll Shiv. We'll put some hurt on him. Attack. We'll Bane one of the minions because they're actually poisoned. He'll get one. I can either completely block his. Damage or put some hurt on him. I think. Oh, jeez. I think completely blocking is probably going to be the smarter move. It's either completely block or take 1 damage. Actually, I'm going to take 1 damage and put the hurt on him. Because my after image gave me an extra block. Okay. And I'm not going to retain because that's expensive for that card. Alright, let's see how much all those Envenoms cost. Wait, what? What did he just do? Oh no, they're stealing my powers! Oh, nice. Okay, my hand is full, but let's put on so many Envenoms so that now I will just do so much. Okay, every time I manage to get through to them, I will do 4 Venom. Okay, lots of blocks. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you took 1,000 cuts, you took footwork, so I want to kill you to get that damage back. Also, you're lower. Do I want to get footwork back? Well, I have 1 dexterity already, so I think I want the 1,000 cuts first. Oh, this Envenom worked out well. If only they had been no cost, but that's fine. Yeah, let's save the 1 defense just in case. So he's gonna die next turn. He blocked and buffed, that's not great. So he's gonna die next turn, I don't need to worry about him. Okay, lots of high energy cost this time. Ooh, not great. I will Bane you. jeez, I should probably... Yeah, I should weak you, get the block, and then just the one defend. Oh, I should have... I'm silly, I should have done this from the start. Drink the power potion, get Caltrops, that's nice, so whenever they attack me, even if they don't get through whenever they attack, they take 3 damage. And now 1 defense. Okay, so he's gonna die. 14, 22, so yeah, I'm gonna block all their damage. Ooh, no, these are all expensive, so we'll just get rid of them. So he's back. Oh, I have to play it again. Well, I suppose that's fair. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, well, I wish it were cheaper, but let's get that back on. You're gonna die next turn. Free strike. I mean, free sweep the leg, why not? Deal 5 damage, apply 3 more poison plus the envenom. So I can do 14 now, or I can apply more poison. I think I want to do more poison, and then I'll retain the Bane. So he's dead. I get footwork back, which I'll be able to throw on. Okay, and he's weakened, so he'll... Ooh, that's lots of damage. And I have, like, no defense this time. That's great. Okay, so... Is that actually my best course of action, then, to do that? Okay, let's free damage. He's weak, so I'll get the energy. He's doing that while weak, but he does have 6 strength. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, no. I will footwork so that I get some benefit from that defend. Footwork. So 9 instead of 7, which will help. So now, jeez. Yeah, I think I want to do the 1 Bane. And then it's probably the finisher, because that'll do 18 after the Bane rather than another 14 Bane. So 14. Nice, that bumped me up to another kunai, another dexterity. So yeah, 6 times 3 for 18 versus 7 and 7. I'm still gonna take a beefy hit, but there's nothing I can do about that, because he's already weak. But I'll hold on to that so that I can prolong the weakened. Yeah, because it's cheap. So 18, which did 18 poison. End turn, hold on to neutralize. Take the hit. Hyper beam. Okay, yeah, I'll take a big hit from hyper beam. Oh, but he's stunned. Ooh, and I got an all-out attack. So, prolong the weak. Shiv, get the defense, do the strike, do the thing, win the points. So while I could, because he's stunned, I should do the strike and then the all-out attack. And yeah, that's it. I'm not going to retain either of them. and he's gonna die next turn. So, we did it. Oh, this is a good hand to get. So, Shiv. More poison, sir. Sweep the leg, cause why not? Sneaky strike. Get the block, and then just murder him. Hey, and I got an achievement, the automaton. No gold for us. Ooh. Okay, so corpse explosion. Enemy loses all poison but deal damage equal to twice the amount lost to all enemies. This turn your next skill is play twice, or die. Deal 13 damage to all enemies but exhaust. I think I want to go with corpse explosion because that guy had 30-some poison on him at the end, or I think it was even 50-some, which obviously he was a boss, and so he lasted long enough for us to accrue that much poison. But just thinking about when that could come up. Alright, and what relics do we get? Ooh, the tiny home's good. Get 1 potion, get 30 gold. I don't know if we get that. Raise max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. I don't know. I assume that means I don't get to. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 2 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Okay, I think I want this, because that means we'll basically heal up to full whenever we go into a rest site. Or no, for every 5 cards, sorry. But still pretty good, and it means we're more likely to be able to upgrade cards instead. Alright. Oh, so I'm averaging about an hour of floor right now, or act, whatever. Okay, I don't know what boss that is, but it's got a donut. Okay, so which way do I want to go? So there's the part of me that wants to go unknown, but then merchant, which is useless. So I might go up the right. And we'll figure it out from there whether I want to cut across through the elite or stick with the right path. Okay, so yeah, starting with the right. Oh, this guy. Okay, so let's after image first. Infinite blades. Crippling cloud. So he's poisoned, which means Bane does more. I can defend and strike. Okay. Ooh, so gave me some burns, which means so yeah, unplayable at the end of my turn. I take 2 damage, so unless I figure out how to get rid of that. Okay, so I got Corpse Explosion, which he only has 3, so we'll see if it's worth it. Shiv. And we'll do all these no-cost attacks. Get some block. Do some Bane. And do 6 poison damage. Versus... oh, that would be 6 anyway, because it would be 3, then 2, then 1 next turn. Yeah, so we'll probably do the Corpse Explosion now. Blah. Oh, it's good that I did, because that gave me another dexterity. And what is nice about those things like the burns, they do have to go through the block. Okay, he's going to do a meaty hit there, but look at all these no-cost things. Okay, I think I want a Nightmare, 1,000 Cuts. But then I can't do all-out attack. But that's gonna be fine. That'll be the price I pay. So now play 1,000 Cuts. Now do Footwork. Now do Shiv. Now do Sneaky Strike. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, so Eviscerate costs less energy for each card discarded this turn. 6 damage 3 times, but I can get this upgraded Poison, so I think I'll go with that one. Okay, so this guy is explosive, which means in 3 turns he's going to explode, dealing 30 damage, so I need to kill him before then. So, After Image first, Infinite Blades, get some block. This is not great, but I will probably, I think, Crippling Cloud. Yeah. And defense. So lots of dazed from these two. Ooh, an expensive Corpse Explosion. Alright, let's Envenom first. Now Shiv you. Get you. I'm gonna Dagger Spray, then sweep the leg. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Yeah, and then he'll die from the poison. And I'll sweep your leg because you'll still be alive to do something. And we're good. So he dies from poison. He doesn't get through. He's gonna daze me again, probably. Yeah. Okay, not great. I can kill you. I can kill you with Bane. For sure. I think I can kill them both. It's just figuring out what order to play things in. Because 7. Oh yeah, no, this is totally doable. I hook you because you're still weak. Oh, I drew a daze, that's fine, but if I Bane you, and then I strike you, boom. Bane plus? Yeah, I think I'll go with that over a Malaise. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. Interact. Touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Ooh. Do I do little reward for no loss, medium, or lots? And these colorless cards are the gray ones, which are generally, well, I should probably play it safe. Okay. Probably want to do just the free block. Or I can do this. Yeah, let's go with the randomness. Fear, a demonic creature towers above you, wings spread wide as it howls with laughter. Dead bodies of the tribe surround you while the village is engulfed in terrible dark flames. The demon calls out, taunting you. You really are the strongest now. Ha 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 ha. This laughter echoes forever. Well, that was fun. As you head upwards, hopping from one floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. While in free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest technique. Channel a power to survive the fall. Strike at the wall to hang on to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up a basic defend, not either of those two. Bye-bye. You land with extreme grace before continuing on. Ooh, so these guys are a little tricky. They have this life link, so if anyone's still alive, they come back in 2 turns with half their health. So let's do after image, well-laid plans. This is not great because these are expensive. I suppose I should crippling cloud and then block. Yeah. So not great, but not a lot else I could do. I'm annoyed that Infinite Blades was 3. Might as well retain him. Or it. Oh, jeez. Tori again. Okay, so they're already weak. But neutralize is free, so I might as well. I don't like that that's 3. Okay, I think I'll neutralize, strike, defend, or no. Neutralize one of the Banes. Because I do want to defend. Oh gosh. Okay, no, I should probably Survivor, Bane. 'Cause, yeah, this will give me enough to defend. Do I want to attack? No, I should defend, stay alive. Or no, because they'll get through, they'll only do 1 damage. I don't know what the meta is for this game of 1 damage versus no damage. I'll take the 1 damage, see how it goes. Hold on to finisher again, just in case. Or I could have attacked again and gotten the kunai to trigger. Things I need to be paying attention to. Oh, if I nightmare the Bane plus, sweep the leg, all out attack, and hold on to Bane plus if it doesn't get discarded. So I want to, let's go ahead and sweep your leg. Could get the dexterity bump. To Bane plus, because they'll still be poisoned. Mwahaha. And a corpse explosion, excellent. Oh, but that's only going to do a little bit. Okay, well, let's gain some block. so I can do 80 damage across all 3 of them. So I can kill him and him, and then try and get rid of him very quickly next time. So, you dead. You dead. You dead. You dead. Maybe hold on to this, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because if I get lucky and can put poison on him next time. So yeah, they're regrowing. I don't know if that means they'll be back this next time. Okay, gosh, this is not great. I probably won't be able to kill them. Okay, that gave me the dexterity. And I should block to be safe. And I'm not going to hold on to any of them because they're too expensive. Now, do they come back this turn, or is it next turn? This turn, great. Okay, so this time you are free. Ooh. So, random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat, which can be very nice. I might as well use it. Okay, so I got a free strike. Should get more block. And do 14 damage with this one. I know I'll only do 7 because they're not poisoned. But you have the most, and I want to try and keep them all even-ish. One day I'll use Finisher after retaining it. Okay, finally got Infinite Blades again, so that's nice. Okay, oh gosh. If I footwork and then deflect, that'll help a little. Or I can sweep the leg. Now let's do this. Sweep the leg. Strike at you, and might as well finish her then. Those are all too expensive. Corpse explosion, but no one's gonna be poisoned. Okay, let's neutralize you because you're gonna attack, so you're weakened. Oh, well, that'll be good to hold on to. Oh, and I can, now that you are weak, well, let's do it on you. Actually, no, should have done it on, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get through the armor. Keep them all nice and steady. Discard the injury. Oh, and it's just okay. I'll use Bane to do base damage and hold on to Corpse Explosion again. deadly poison one of them and do that to all of them. Or I can all-out attack them. This is not a great hand. Okay, let's shift you. All-out attack. It'll knock down first one. Get a chunk of the second one. Chunk of the third one. And of course it got rid of the one cost that I could have done something with. Great. Okay, so end turn, hold on to Corpse Explosion because it's no cost. Oh. And that's gonna do full damage because Tori, it's too much for Tori to handle. Okay, but alright. There we go. It was tougher than it should have been. Okay, so all enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn, but I exhaust it. Do damage and poison, or deal 9 damage, draw 1, discard 1. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because I don't have the strength debuff, or something to debuff strength yet. And so that'll be a kind of clutch move one. Okay, so for every 5 cards in your deck, heal 2 HP whenever you enter a rest site. So should get 12. So yeah, I should go up to full. Yeah, 14. And now I can upgrade a card. Which I probably want to upgrade one of my powers. Okay, so I could upgrade this to do 3 times the amount, but Envenom only costs 1 normally, but with the Snecko that's not going to do a ton, versus if I do this, deal 2 damage for each one. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and while we're at this rest site, I've been going 2.5 hours now, so I'm going to take another quick break. Everyone else, avail yourselves of this time to stretch, grab some water. I'll be back in just a minute or 2. Don't go anywhere. are back. Hope everyone's stretched, got more water, gotta stay hydrated, and let us go. Alright, so now we need to decide whether it's worth it to fight the elite and cut across. Which I think it might be because we get a second campfire somewhere if we do. Which means another chance to upgrade. Yeah, so let's give it a shot. What are you? Nemesis. Okay, gonna debuff me. Okay, so don't have quite enough energy to do everything great, but do I want to, because I think I definitely want to after image first, and then it's a question of infinite blades or 1,000 cuts. So I think we'll do 1,000 cuts after image, yeah, and see what he does. This could be a mistake. Okay, the Orichalcum hasn't had a chance to kick in a bit. Intangible, oh no! So, all damage taken and HP lost 1 this turn. Reapplied every other turn. Okay, so I need to defend a bunch. And he gave me some burns in there. So, sweep the leg. Still 12 damage, which I will block, so I can strike him and do 1 damage. Which I might as well do, because I'm gonna block all his damage. Or, no, okay, wait, hold on. Is it this to HP? Lost 1 this turn. Okay, so it's every time he takes damage, it's going to go down to 1. So I will get more out of it by doing these 1 cost things with 1,000 cuts. So rather than doing 1 damage with strike, I get 1 for that, 1 for that. I'm going to save that because he's already weak. And just bane him for base damage. So intangible wears off. Okay, I can deadly poison, then bane, then strike. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. Hold on, deadly poison, heal hook, then bane. Because he's weak, so I'll get the energy. But that costs 1. I think I wanna get the damaging while he's tangible. What's he doing? So intangible, giving me more burns, which are all going to discard, so doing alright for now, but the gun section, oh, 40 damage, that's no fun. Okay, let's try the strike. Gonna take a gamble on Jack of all trades. Okay. I'm gonna let that go. It'll come back around eventually when I need it. Yeah, I should survive. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt, but I have the regen. Yeah. Drink the regen. Free footwork. Should probably do... Oh, jeez. Because I can... This is not a great hand. Okay, let's envenom. Poison stab is probably... Yeah, because it's 8 damage and 2 poison, or 5 damage and 3 poison. Let's do 8 damage and 2 poison from envenom. I know 10 damage, right? Because the boot. Okay, Tori kicked in there. Okay, so there's a burn. Let's bandage up. That is an expensive hand. Let's Infinite Blades and Sneaky Strike. So the poison is only doing 1 while he's intangible. I don't know if there's really anything that makes sense for me to nightmare him on. So instead I will Shiv, Strike, Strike, get the dexterity from Kunai. Now I will defend. And yeah, I'll let Nightmare go around because I'm not going to spend it on a triple cost Bane. Oh, that's a meaty hit. And he's intangible this turn, which is great. Just great. I will neutralize because he'll stay weak. Poison him, and then I guess well-laid plans. Rather than the strike, because intangible, yeah. And I'll hold on to the Bane, because now he's got some poison. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Okay, sweep the leg. Shiv. If I strike them Bane, I get extra dex. Yeah. Strike Bane. And then I'll kill him with these. There we go. Okay, so he took a lot out of us. Regular enemy combatants are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, which is probably good. Ooh, okay. So either next turn get 3 energy, or Sucker Punch, deal 9 damage and apply 2 weak. If I had the Ice Cream Relic, which lets you conserve energy, I'd consider that one, but instead I'm gonna go with Sucker Punch. Okay, we should probably go rest up and heal. Because that guy did a lot. What's the map? This to treasure. To... jeez. So it's either I need to go fight another elite, or I can go this way and get a freebie with the merchant. I'm just deciding between resting up and upgrading. But play it safe and rest. Okay. What's in the box? That would have been nice to have a second ago. Wrinkle Pillow. Heal an additional 15 HP when you rest. Okay. Regular mob. Okay, so I've got 2 explosive guys and that one. Ooh, but lots of zeros this time. Okay. Innate. After image. Infinite blades. So this will help for these guys. He's gonna ignore it because of his artifacts, but I want to get rid of the explodies first. And then I should probably Bane one of them. Yeah. And then Sneaky Strike. Great. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. So, this artifact got that one. So they're weaker now. He's going to die. So let me try and get through to him. Okay, no, I'll kill him with these 2. Get well-laid plans, but not retain either of these expensive ones. Gonna take 1 damage because of Tori. Not great. Got some frail on me. Oh, jeez. And Venom would be nice, but he just has so much health. But I can poison him, then get some Banes on him. Yeah, I should probably both Banes rather than try a Jack of all trades. Sure, let's hold on to Jack of all trades. So yeah, did a bit to us there. Ooh. An expensive 1,000 cuts. That's probably gonna be worth it. Should deflect. I can all-out attack and hope it doesn't get rid of Finisher, which it did not. So this will do 12 damage. It's not going to quite kill him. Oh, okay. No, he's going to die. Doesn't matter. Blech. Dexterity potion, add a card. Ooh. Okay, this is a good one, and it's upgraded. So at the start of your turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. So these are all upgraded, but that's the one I want. Okay. Now we're not going to be able to rest before getting to another meet, so I think we need to go this way and just waste the space on the merchant. Great, 2 merchants in a row. Yeah, can't do anything. That is not what I wanted. Okay. Ooh, not great. So we've got the Explodey. These guys, whenever I attack them, they will deal damage back. Okay, but I want After Image. This is where... Oh, this is not a great start. So I think I need to do this to weaken them, actually. Which is not great, but I need to reduce the damage they're gonna do. Okay, at least I can still do footwork. But yeah, that's 16 damage I can't do anything about. 10 damage. Tori coming through. I keep forgetting about Tori. Okay, Noxious Fumes is definitely going to help against these spiky guys, so I think I want that. Heal Hook on you, because you're weak. I mean, they're all weak, but if only I could Envenom. And I'll Strike, because Orichalcum will negate that. They're going to make themselves spikier, but Noxious Fumes is going to do work. And you're getting too close to exploding. Okay, Jack of all trades is free. Let's see what it gives me. Okay, so I can Swift Strike, or I can Nightmare Swift Strike first. I think Nightmare Swift Strike first. And then I think I need to defend. So yeah, Nightmare, Swift Strike, so that I just get a ton of free damage next time. Defend, then I think I want to do... Oh jeez, do I want to all-out attack against the spikes? I think I do. Yeah, then they're both dead. They'll take some hits. But that's gonna do... Well, I'll get Orichalcum back, actually, so that'll be nice. And I'll take 1 damage. Okay. What do I want to do here? This is not great. Mostly because of the spikes. But it would be a shame to let this all go to waste. I can insulate myself a little with that. The question is, can I... I'm going to take lots of damage from the spikes, so I'll start with him, because he is going to do less to me with the spikes. Okay, so he's going to die from the poison next turn. I don't like how much damage this is doing to me. Jeez. Okay, no, I should end my turn let the poison kill him, do work on him. See if I get more defense next time. So now I'll take 1 damage rather than 7 more from him. Okay. Gain block. Gain defense. Do more poison. Sucker punch. And he's gonna die next turn. Probably could have done that better, but it worked out. Up. I got an achievement, Plague. Ooh, that could be very good. So that means by default I could get 40 damage. So yeah, I think I'll go with that. Okay, the achievement was defeat 3 enemies with poison in a single combat. Alright, let's make it through this one. Get to the campsite. That's not great. Okay, so I could do 40 damage, or I can get infinite blades and envenom. Do 20 damage, all out attack. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my best bet. 20 damage, all out attack, and hope those powers come back around eventually. Okay, this is not great because I have very little defense. Okay, so I could shiv, strike, footwork, defend, bane, and the boot's gonna help. Oh no, I think he's gonna kill me. So yeah, unless I get... I think that's it. Yep. I should have tried with the dexterity potion, but I don't think that would have done it. Inconceivable. Okay. Well. So that's a decent score. Or maybe. I don't know. Almost made it to the 3rd boss. I'm not entirely sure what Exordium elites are. Or, oh, it's the level. Okay. So 1st act, 2nd act, 3rd act. 2 bosses slain. Travel to 15 plus question mark rooms. Okay. Deck size of at least 35. Okay, what did I unlock? New relics, okay. The Duvu doll. For each curse in your deck, start with an additional strength. The merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. Okay, that's good, because normally it's 75, then it goes up in price normally, but always is good. Gain 30 gold, 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Okay, so that was a run of Slay the Spire. I will probably be doing more of this in the future, but for now, I think that's a good place to call this. Keep your eyes peeled on Twitter. Make sure you're following us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. There will be plenty of gaming in the coming days. We do not have Tidefall tomorrow, but we have something else coming up instead, so don't worry, we're not going dark tomorrow. We will have something. It'll just be, a little different than the regularly scheduled programming, so keep your eyes peeled on our page. We'll see you tomorrow. Good games, and good night, Internet.